What is going on, everyone? We are back with a brand new YouTube video, and today we are back in the gym. It is Sunday the 31st of October and it is early in the morning. Today we are going to be testing our ball striking on the simulator. What we're going to be doing is testing dynamic handicap. So in the peak of the season, now although I didn't have a fantastic golf season this year, I was kind of getting a dynamic handicap in maybe 1 or 2, so the SkyTrack was giving my ball striking that kind of a score. Feel like I'm hitting the ball pretty good at the moment. Would be again just kind of aiming for that score. So let's warm up and we get straight into that.
No face, no case, no picture. For place, big stakes, Montana. Give it up. Flip that. Canal Street. Flip back. Last week. Old money. This week. New racks. Never buy none more. If I can't afford.
So that's this morning's warm up completed there now. It was primarily movement based. Not my usual activation type warm up. To be honest with you, I trained Friday and yesterday, Saturday, so body's a little bit stiff. So this morning it was more about bringing my joints through full range of motion. Now we are set and ready to go, and we're going to test our ball striking, see what our baseline is going into this winter. So just a very quick run through what we're going to be doing there. We're going to select a randomizer, and we are also going to set distances on the upper limit. I'm going to set it at a higher limit of 217, and then we're going to bring it down to 106 there for the wedges. We are going to be hitting 10 shots, 10 targets, 3 shots at each target, and we're just selecting the best 3. The first shot we are faced with today is a 204-yard shot. We're going to take 3 attempts at this, okay? Every shot does count, and then we move on to hopefully an easier target. Club selection here is 5-iron. First couple of swings of the day after the warm-up. We're off to a good start there, and the first strike is getting a +4, which is the highest it can go, or the best score you can get on this. So a good start. Hopefully we can keep that maintained. But anything in the kind of scratch to 1-2 range, I'll be very happy with this morning. So unfortunately the second target hasn't got a whole pile easier. We got 210 yards up. First round there we got, I think it was a +4, a +3.3, and finished on an 11.6. So that 11.6 is obviously going to bring my score up. 9 more targets to go. I'll catch you halfway through. So just at the halfway point, taking a quick breather. Happy enough so far, hitting most of the targets. Obviously could be a little bit closer for sure. Main concern so far is a little bit of a double miss in there. I guess my club pad is pretty neutral. I don't really swing, out to the right or out to the left. It's usually pretty central. But what that opens me up to then is draws and fades. If I leave the face a fraction open, the ball skirts a little bit to the right, and obviously if I close it, it goes left. So that's definitely something I need to work on this year, is just removing that double miss. Take out one side of the golf course, very, very important. Let's get into the rest of this and we'll analyse it very quickly afterwards. Through the halfway point here, we're at target number 6 of 10, 134 yards. Club selection for this one is going to be a pitch and wedge. So we can see there again just kind of what I was on about just at the halfway point. The club path is centre, maybe it's going a slight bit start left, but then with a closed face as well. And very easily I kind of leave that face open on the next shot. So again, that's what I mean by bringing in that double miss. Let's fly through the rest of this. And just very quickly on this topic now, you can see I swung that one a little bit left and left the face open. So again, swinging it 3 degrees to the left is unusual for me, but leaving that face open and closing it is something I need to work on definitely this winter. last target of the day, 188. Should be a nice comfortable 6 iron. Pretty solid result there. Let's analyse the data. Now just taking a look at the analysis for the day, we can see green accuracy for on average of all the shots was 80%, which is pretty solid. Shot dispersion of 18.6, and my tendency miss would be left and short. So that would be even when I hit the green, that my tendency is to be left and short of the pin, and when I miss the green, left and short of the green as well. Dynamic handicap of 1.7 for the day. And now we can take a closer look at the numbers. We can see from 204, dynamic handicap of 1.4. Again, I'm seeing all my tendencies. Green accuracy was 67%. From 210, 67% again with a handicap of plus 0.4. So obviously hit one close there to bring that number down. From 1.156, we're 2.9 handicap, which obviously isn't great. You can see I hit 100% of the greens, and as we can remember from Dukes, hitting the green is not everything. We are a little bit too far away there from 156. 146.4, 100% of greens, and moving down through it again, we have 134 plus 0.2, 100% of greens, so pretty happy with that. We can see the last number of the day from 188. My handicap was 8.8 on that, so that obviously brought my score up, and that's why I'm happy with the 1.7 score today. I think removing that 10th number, keeps my handicap ball striking quite low, so pretty happy with the overall day. Obviously that last one let me down, but the last couple of shots coming down the home straight in around the golf can often let us down as well, so it's very important to count them. Every shot counts. We got to keep working on it. I knew in my head my score was good and it was going to be good, but obviously that got to me a little bit, and that 10th swing, even though I hit the first one really good, I think got a plus 4 score. The second two after that were quite brutal. So that is it for today's practice session. Thank you very much for joining in. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. We're hoping to get some golf vlogs coming very soon. However, as you can see, the conditions here in Ireland aren't very favourable at the moment, but we do have some great rounds of golf lined up, a couple of good matches lined up. Looking forward to it. Once we get a nice Saturday morning, I'll be out there with the camera and bringing you golf vlogs on the course. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.